Body-crushing pressure, toxic atmospheres, unbearable temperatures. That's what would be in store for you if you visited other planets in our solar system. What other environment hazard you counter on other planets? Which planet would be the most dangerous for you? And how long could you survive on any of the planet? This is Alpha Revolution, and today, we are embarking on an exciting journey to explore the wonders of our solar system. We'll be taking you on a virtual tour to visit some of the most fascinating planets in our cosmic neighborhood. So buckle up and get ready for an extraordinary adventure. Before you begin on your journey through the solar system, you should pack a bottle of water. Earth is the only planet known to have consistent bodies of liquid water on its surface. So if you pack enough, you could presumably survive a few days just about anywhere. Right? Well, afraid to say, I've got some bad news for you. Mercury. Let's commence with a visit to Mercury, the smallest planet in the solar system. This rocky, crater-filled planet is only marginally larger than our Moon, and it's located extremely near to the Sun at a distance of 58 million kilometers. Even though a day on Mercury equals about 59 days on Earth, your voyage wouldn't last anywhere near that long. Due to this slow rotation, you could arrive on the sunny half, where temperatures reach 430 Celsius, or maybe you'd strive for the dark side, where temperatures drop to -180 Celsius. Your best bet would be to locate a cozy spot somewhere in between. But with an atmosphere predominantly composed of oxygen, sodium, hydrogen, helium, and potassium, good luck breathing for very long. Even in this middle ground, you wouldn't likely survive more than 2 minutes. Okay, let's check out what a day would be like on the second planet from the Sun, Venus. Venus, you should anticipate a very warm welcome because surface temperatures are a piping hot 475 Celsius, and one day on Venus lasts 243 Earth days. And if you want to make this day count, it's sweltering in here. Unless you've got an impossibly robust spacecraft, you couldn't get very near to the surface, and even if you did, you wouldn't last very long. Venus has a dense and toxic atmosphere with 154,000 times more carbon than the atmosphere of Earth, and it's shrouded in yellowish vapors of sulfuric acid. You could say the Venusian atmosphere is an uncontrolled greenhouse effect. Between the toxicity and the heat scorching you to a crisp, you wouldn't survive 1 second on Venus. Now let's hurry on over to Mars, unless you wanted to halt back on Earth for a couple of breaths of fresh air. Mars, often called the Red Planet, you'd find solace in a day that is a little over 24 hours. What you wouldn't find comfortable is an atmosphere of carbon dioxide, argon, nitrogen, and a little bit of oxygen and water vapor. The surface of Mars is frigid, with an average temperature of -62 Celsius. Combine the low surface temperatures with the unbreathable air, and you wouldn't survive much more than a few minutes here either. On the next planet, you wouldn't be able to reach the surface. That's because there isn't one on the gas giant. Jupiter. Jupiter, this planet, is more than twice as massive as all the other planets in our solar system combined. And its atmosphere is predominantly hydrogen, helium, and cold, windy clouds of ammonia and water. Jupiter might be bulky, but it rotates quickly. One day lasts a mere 10 Earth hours. And because it's so fast, Jupiter's atmosphere has significant jet streams. Plus, the Great Red Spot that is actually a storm bigger than the size of Earth. If you fell into the planet, you would reach the atmosphere at a hopping 49 kilometers per second. And as you kept descending, the atmosphere would become denser and more turbulent. You might feel like you were colliding into a wall again and again. If you made it 692 kilometers down, you would find pressure levels higher than at the bottom of the Mariana Trench, the deepest location on Earth. If the pressure didn't kill you, the temperature, which averages -145 Celsius, undoubtedly would. You wouldn't survive on Jupiter for 1 second. Saturn. Now, if you continued on to Saturn, you'd find another gaseous colossus without a surface, and like Jupiter, Saturn a day that lasts about 10 to 7 hours. Here you would experience lethal strong winds reaching up to 1,800 kilometers per hour. With an unbreathable atmosphere composed of hydrogen and helium, Saturn is incapable of supporting life. Maybe you would have more success on one of its moons. like Titan or Enceladus. These two moons have internal oceans, which could theoretically support life. Moving on to the first of the icy giants in our solar system. No surprise here that it also has an unbreathable atmosphere of hydrogen, helium, and methane. Uranus, which gives the planet its signature blue-green color and the stench of rotten eggs. There are some other peculiar hazards on Uranus you'd need to be prepared for, such as mysterious flares of X-rays, a dark, cold planet with supersonic winds as intense as 2,000 kilometers per hour. That's faster than the maximum speed of a fighter jet. So if the pressure didn't kill you, those supersonic winds would undoubtedly do the trick. Neptune. It's a mysterious and icy world located billions of kilometers away from the Sun. A day on Neptune would last for 16 Earth hours, but your existence there wouldn't last a second. Neptune Oak, there it is. So in case it isn't apparent, Earth would be the only planet you would want to visit anytime soon. Just about anywhere else, you could look forward to a lethal cocktail of high pressure and toxic gas. That's unless we terraformed Mars, creating a second haven for humanity within the solar system. But that's a narrative for another video. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share it with your fellows. And as always, we appreciate your support and feedback. Let us know in the comments which trend you're most excited about and any other topics you'd like us to cover in future videos. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.